We're discussing about photorealism, I mean studio lighting in mental ray, studio lighting. So I'm going to introduce two new light also today, which is the light in the staff. In photometric, there are some light over here, target light and free light. So any of this light, we'll be using target light today to use that. So last sessions, we have completed the material. We have seen a lot of kind of material, water, ice, okay, and we have rendered, we took to Photoshop and we combined everything. So just I make a dummy shapes from scratch. I'm shooting, I have nothing done because what you want to render, see, this lighting technique is using studio render. A product, you have a product, that product you want to render in a good lighting. Okay, so how can we do? So just quickly, I'm gonna make use lathe tool to get something. Making a trophy shape. Lathe minimum. Well core, do both sides. Have a cylinder separate. Cylinder. More divisions here. Keep this one here. We're going to make 1 second. A star, some shape, extrude. Fillet. Rendering enabled in render, radial shape. Let it go inside. Handle got more complicated, right? Don't like to change it. You have taken a reference, actually, it's easy. Here. Fillet. See, we're just making one props, that's all. When the mirror took a copy to other side. Select all. For time being, I add a material. Then we'll stop. Left view. just a curve. See, I want to get some smooth edges there. That's very important. Length minimum. Segments, top view. Enough. So our concern was just to make a shape which is, you can do mirror again if you want to get same. Then it's look fine. So some shape, that's all, just to render it. Okay, the height I want to reduce. So convert to editable poly. So make to here. I've never seen a trophy like this. Okay, so standard. So before doing that, mental ray, right? Mental ray, F10. In F10, NVIDIA mental ray, material M, standard, arc and design, and I want to do it on copper. Copper means gold now. Right. Now this is okay for time being. I'm going to group only, no need to attach because maybe I'm going to take it back. Some customization we'll be doing maybe later. So I kept it over here. So concern is this is just a group object only. I'm not going to show you something to model. So how can we present this one? So when I'm rendering, I'm getting good result, right? Because it's Mendel ray. The material is good because it's gold, right? So how to perfect it? How to present this one in a nice way? Let me doing something. I'm doing something over here to add. What to get it? You know what? Because I want to see that the borders little bit shining on. Because this is very sharp. Very sharp. I want to see some shining over there. That's all. Okay. Now, how to present it? To present studio render, what we do, studio render means we need something without the border. You see, people use curtain and all. So we use a line. We use it in the front view this way. We draw. I think when I was presenting something, I showed you. This should be, before doing this one, ensure this border you have done maximum smooth. Fillet. Okay, it's very important. After this, enable in render, but in a rectangle. This is our studio background. Keep little far from here. Anytime you can control this one, make it bigger. So I want to see in the camera this portion. Hope it's fine. Convert this one to editable poly. Material. Assign standard arc and design material, but ensure I don't want any reflection on it. Reflectivity 0. Ground, I don't need any reflection. This is almost a gray color only. I prefer to do gray color. Now here, how I am going to render, so ensure you have touched this one to the ground. When you go to side view, you can understand. Okay, So it is touching or not. Okay. Now here, if you okay, your camera is fine. Control C. So you have a camera now. This one, you can right click and lock it. Lock means freeze. Freeze selection. So I can go back to camera anytime, can go back to camera, but it will not move it. I can come back. So this is my studio. Of course, I have a problem for this. Do it F10. We are in a mental race, so we are getting good quality now. We adjust the frame. Let me perspective, unfreeze all. This aim is somewhere down, this camera aim. So keep this one. So that's because of the snap or something it happened. Now F9. Down this aim. A little bit down. I'm seeing some mistakes here. I think we move this. Yeah. Yeah, when I'm moving down, it may happen. Okay, it's fine. Material is same only, so no problem. Go to camera, then F9. So this is our studio render setup is ready. This will happen sometimes when you render like this, even if you're in a camera. So Control A, select all. F9, you try to select one time, then escape it, choose this one to select it. So it will go to selected will render, right? Now it will be visible everything. Once one time if selected, if you done, then if you get back and go back to, again, if you do F9, you can just get back to view. Just do one time selected after selecting, because it's text sometimes there. You can solve like that. Now F9, I don't select anything. Let me render in this view, F9. It's okay. Fine. This is a product render. We're going to render this way. Now we need to do photometric light. So I want to do it in center this little bit. If you want to see the camera angle, go to any one angle, press C. So you can see this is the camera. From here, you can come back, and when you move it, you can see the screen. This way you can adjust also, okay? You understand? Alt and W, we got 4 view. In this one view, if you go, press C. So you're in a camera view. So this camera, when you're moving, you can see like your camera screen here. So go back to here. Again, ensure we are on center, everything is ready. Now we are using photometric light for this to present little bit good result. So we are using light, photometric, target light. When you do this one, it will tell you photometric light creation, you are creating a photometric light. It's recommended that you're using a Mendel Ray photometric exposure control. So when you adjust that one, exposure need to adjust automatic. Exposure control settings can be adjusted from the environment settings. In the environment, we can adjust that. So automatically it will adjust. So click S. Go to your left view or front view, means which should be visible here. Click here and drag to this side. So this is the light, this is the target. So we got something like this. So because of the auto grid, it comes over here. Actually, no need to draw on top of that, okay? Here. Okay. When you go to this photometric option, in photometric light, it's very interesting light. Okay. You can do many things. I'm just telling you only one option for thing, but very detailed I will be explaining to you later. Now for this one I'm using, there is an option called Kelvin. In this Kelvin option, if somebody is using SLR camera settings, you might know about Kelvin. Kelvin is a manual settings. If you go to high value, it become blue color. When you go to low value, it become orange color. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one in a high value Kelvin. Now this one I want to do high value, blue color. When you render, you can see the background. I'm getting a blue touch from one side, right? Blue touch I'm getting. So it's very high. So when you go to here, you can see it's dimming over here. Either you can do dimming from here or yeah, do from here only. Dimming, make it less. So it's very less light. Again, we need to decrease it. Perspective, see this light. I want to do dimming. F9 now. Nice. In the studio, you know, when you're taking photograph, it happens, right? That one side you can see they are doing lighting. Now, I'm going to take one light, shift and copy to other side. Okay. Shift and copy to other side. This one, same thing, but Kelvin opposite. Little bit orange. F9. It's too much. So reduce the Kelvin to a little bit less. Because too light setup is coming over there. No need this much even. Dim also I reduce. Kelvin also a little bit reduce. So a light yellow tone we need. It's more. I think I'm doing opposite side. Yeah. So this again. A little bit high, so it goes to near to the blue, but light orange only. And the dimming is around 5 or 4. This one also dimming, I need to be 4. Then render it. Look at. Now it's not clear here. Subject. Shift and take a copy to this side. That means from front. But this is very important. This target should be exactly to in front of the traffic. Front of the traffic. But this one, Kelvin is in standard 1000 and 20,000, right? No, less is 1000. So I'm going to keep it to 5000. So it will be almost normal color. And this one is in F1 only. Just to get that reflection on it, that subject should be clear because the front portion was that. Actually, the front we don't need light, we need side only light, but it should be visible. So 1, I want to increase this one to One, I want to increase this one to 2. Wait. See, so for studio lighting, actually there is a concept called 3-point light. 3-point light. Okay, this is the idea of any light. Even people are making movies or whatever. There is one light is called key light. Okay, one light is called fill light. Then other light is called backlight. This is the concept of a product. If you want to take a photo of somebody, if you want to take a photo of objects, what objects photo, whatever. This is the idea. So here, this key and fill light I am keeping here in the back side, and backlight I kept in the front to do this one, an experiment to other side. Okay, so key light will be like the main source, and fill light will be filling the subjects, and the backlight just to get it, the reflections, on the back side, the reflection. You see, even I can think about it. So I keep the camera here, but key light and fill light, I kept it to this side. Okay, so the idea of this standard lighting is, this is the technique. If you want to take somebody's photo, this is the idea. But here in the product studio lighting setup, I want to get the color tone over here. That's why I kept over here. Otherwise, the key light is going to come over here, and fill light is going to come over here, and backlight will be coming over here. This is the setup for this. This I want to get on the background also, that light. That's the reason we kept it. So 3-point light is the idea of any kind of light, even video, even photography, everywhere. Okay, so here use Kelvin to do different color, and one light to fill it. So this is the fill light we have done. So you'll be getting beautiful lighting setup like this. Once you have this setup, you can keep any product over there, any shapes you can keep over, so you're going to get different result. So this one, if you want to see, you need to try with different subject. For example, extended primitives. Use a torus knot here. Different type of material you have to deal with. Material. This is an arcane design. Chrome. See, I'll be getting the effect of the background because chrome gives you steel material. Okay, so I just do that. The black also I need to cover in my front also. That's why the black comes like this. Steel subject come. So what material you keep is important. What subjects you keep. Can you see some bokeh effects comes here because of this, because of subjects. It depends on what subject you choose. For example, I do glass solid geometry. Okay, we'll see how we're gonna respond this one. So once you have this lighting settings, try to do different materials. So I told you yesterday, lighting is very important to the material. If your lighting is not good, you cannot see the right result. Okay, now see that good lighting is this. So the glass, how perfection is there. Can you see the reflection comes on? Yesterday when you were doing that, perfection was not there, right? Because when you do a proper lighting on it, see, that's the reason I've taken this lighting today, just to understand the material idea. For example, brushed metal, you can try everything. Frosted glass, ceramic, glossy vanished wood, rough concrete, no need. Glass is the water, is the chrome, brush metals, stained metals are there. So I keep normal only. Pearl finish. We'll try another material. Even you have something here, we can try car paint and all here, which you have not seen much. You know why this global illuminated everywhere? Car paint material have this one start to reflect everywhere. Everywhere is getting that reflection. That's why now this effects got everywhere now. Car paint. This is reflecting everywhere. Some material have illumination. Fabric, no need. glass, flooring, carpet, different type of glass are here. See, lots of different type of glass material you can find from here. Tinted blue, green. You will check when a different. See this one without light, if you do, you can see nothing. Okay, but when we are giving some material on it, you can see the reflection on it. Now the background, you know what? There is an environment when you take the car paint material. That's why it is staying over there. Still that environment we need to, from the exposure control, I need to adjust it. Okay, wait. So the background also I remove it. Background I selected and give a different material now, and the light exposure I check. Arc and design. We're choosing something chrome brushed metals. Check all the material, whatever you studied in mental ray, in this lighting structure. Then only you will understand the final result. Okay, because like the last sessions, what we have done, you just give a material, but you cannot see. You did that the Coca-Cola. You can do this kind of lighting structure on it. Check the rubber, check the leather. This all material. Try on this lighting, then you can see the final result on it. So all type of material, please check. Even you can try to do that kind of material for this one. Okay. Then also see the difference on it. So what I told about light, which light I use it? In photometric light. From where I get it? From here. Photometric light, target light. We just click and drag here. There is a target point. If you select this target point in the modifier, I have adjusted only Kelvin and dimming, two things. But this one is very interesting. There are many things I have to teach you about photometric light. We'll discuss later, but just do this studio lighting structure using this way.